You are being sold a magnificent, deadly lie. Mars isn't humanity's salvation. It is a radioactive slaughterhouse flawlessly engineered to dissolve your bones, poison your lungs, and violently fracture your sanity. Stay until the end to uncover the terrifying truth behind our greatest cosmic delusion. We have all been sold a magnificent, intoxicating lie. For decades, the media and visionary billionaires have painted a mesmerizing utopia of shimmering glass domes and a thriving multiplanetary future, whispering that our ultimate salvation lies buried in the red dust of another world. But what if I told you that this grand romantic vision is nothing more than a beautifully orchestrated delusion? What if the very destination we so desperately yearn to conquer is, in truth, the most ruthlessly perfect death trap ever designed by the cosmos? Funny Science warmly welcomes you to a journey that will forever change how you look at the night sky. Before we tear down this cosmic facade and uncover the terrifying realities waiting for you at the end of this video, please hit that subscribe button to support our channel and give us the motivation to bring you more mind-bending scientific revelations. Forget the romanticized CGI-rendered settlements. When I look past the hype, I do not see a new frontier for human triumph. I see a profound nightmare. The physical reality of Mars is unbelievably brutal. It is a barren, hostile slaughterhouse where absolutely every single natural element is fundamentally engineered to reject and obliterate human life. To truly understand the depth of this cosmic obliteration, we must look beyond the breathtaking images of rust-colored sunsets and confront the silent assassins waiting just outside the airlock. Mars does not merely lack breathable air. It lacks the very magnetic shield that makes existence possible. Without a magnetosphere, the planet is perpetually bombarded by a lethal torrent of cosmic rays and solar radiation. Every step taken on that desolate surface is a gamble with your own cellular structure, as high-energy particles tear through your DNA like microscopic shrapnel. We are terrestrial creatures, born under a protective atmospheric blanket, and out there, you are entirely naked to the wrath of the universe. But the horror does not stop at the sky. It is woven into the very ground you would walk upon. The Martian regolith is not like the fertile soil of our home. It is laced with high concentrations of perchlorates, highly toxic chemical compounds that would contaminate everything they touch. It gets into the air filtration systems, into the water, into your lungs. It is a fine, inescapable poison that attacks the thyroid and slowly suffocates the body from within. You would not be conquering a new world. You would be fighting a losing battle against a toxic wasteland that actively seeks to extinguish the fragile spark of biology you brought with you. Yet, even if we somehow manage to armor ourselves against the poisoned dirt and the radioactive skies, our own bodies would violently betray us in the weakened embrace of Martian gravity. We are the evolutionary products of a very specific gravitational pull, and at only 38% of Earth's gravity, Mars would begin to dismantle you piece by piece. The human skeleton, deprived of the constant grounding weight it was designed to carry, would rapidly dissolve. Bones become brittle, leaching calcium into the bloodstream, while muscles, including the heart, atrophy from sudden disuse. Fluid distribution in the body would shift upward, swelling the brain, impairing vision, and disorienting the senses. We stubbornly imagine ourselves as robust explorers planting flags in the wind. But the grim reality is far less heroic. The first Martians would not be conquerors. They would become fragile, frail shadows of human beings, physically unraveling in a low-gravity purgatory. Medicine can only delay the inevitable degradation of a biomechanical machine operating entirely outside its factory settings. To live on Mars is to accept the agonizing, irreversible erosion of your own flesh and bone, watching helplessly as the very structure of your humanity wastes away in the sterile confinement of a synthetic habitat. And as the physical body slowly crumbles under the weightless pressure of an alien world, the human mind is left to grapple with an even darker, more insidious enemy. Imagine, if you can, the psychological terror of permanent confinement. There will be no leisurely strolls to clear your head, no feeling of rain against your skin, and no breeze to carry the scent of living things. Your entire existence will shrink to the claustrophobic dimensions of an artificial bunker, surrounded by the deafening hum of life support machinery, keeping you mere seconds away from death. The immense, crushing isolation of being millions of miles away from every person, every memory, and every drop of water you have ever known would fracture even the most resilient psyche. You are looking at a life sentence in a high-tech solitary confinement cell, where a simple communications delay with Earth serves as a constant, agonizing reminder of your absolute severed connection to humanity. Paranoia, severe depression, and cabin fever are not mere possibilities. They are the guaranteed companions of deep space habitation. We are deeply social, earthbound creatures fundamentally tethered to the vibrant tapestry of our home world. Strip that away, lock a human in a pressurized tin can on a dead planet, and you do not create a pioneer. You create a mind driven slowly and inevitably into the abyss of madness. This inevitable descent into physical and psychological ruin forces us to finally confront the most heartbreaking truth of our modern obsession with the stars. We pour trillions of dollars and unquantifiable intellectual energy into engineering a miserable survival on a dead rock, all while arrogantly neglecting the miraculous, living oasis beneath our feet. Mars is not a backup plan for humanity. It is a profound distraction from the responsibilities we hold here. The fantasy of interplanetary colonization is born from a quiet, collective despair, a subconscious belief that Earth is already a lost cause and that running away is easier than fixing the damage we have done. But look around you. The perfect, life-sustaining paradise we so desperately seek in the cosmos does not require terraforming, and it does not require a 7-month journey through the lethal void of space. It is already ours. It is the soil that breathes, the oceans that pulse with life, and the atmosphere that shields us without demanding anything in return. The ultimate revelation is not that we are destined to conquer Mars, but that our greatest triumph will be waking up from this delusion to finally cherish, protect, and save the only true home we will ever have. In the end, the romanticized vision of colonizing Mars is stripped away to reveal a harsh, unforgiving reality. We are drawn to the stars by an innate sense of exploration, yet the red planet offers nothing but a relentless assault on our biology, our sanity, and our humanity. From the toxic perchlorates buried in the dust to the lethal cosmic radiation, from the physical deterioration of our bones in low gravity to the profound psychological torture of eternal isolation, Mars is not a sanctuary. It is a sterile, inescapable prison. Our obsession with engineering a desperate, miserable existence on a barren world exposes a tragic flaw in our current trajectory. We are willing to spend unimaginable resources to flee our home rather than heal it. Earth is an incomprehensibly rare jewel in the cosmic dark, naturally calibrated to nurture and sustain us. Every breath of fresh air, every drop of clean water, and every interaction with the vibrant ecosystem around us is a biological miracle that no amount of futuristic technology can replicate. The grandest achievement of human ingenuity will not be planting a flag in poisonous dirt millions of miles away, but rather realizing that the utopian future we dream of must be built right here. We must pivot our focus, our wealth, and our brilliance back to the soil that gave us life. The ultimate lesson is that escapism is never a substitute for stewardship. The allure of fleeing to a new frontier is a dangerous illusion that blinds us to the urgent responsibilities we face at home. True progress is not found in abandoning our mistakes, but in confronting them with courage and taking absolute accountability for the fragile world that sustains. You can apply this realization by shifting your mindset from escapist fantasies to grounded preservation. Start by cultivating a deep, daily appreciation for the environment immediately around you. Make conscious, sustainable choices, whether it is reducing personal waste, supporting local conservation efforts, or advocating for responsible environmental policies. Instead of waiting for a distant technological miracle to save humanity, actively participate in healing your own community today. Cherish the simple, earthbound privileges you have, and invest your energy into making this planet a thriving home for the generations that will follow. If you were offered a fully funded ticket to live on Mars tomorrow, would you take the journey, or would you choose to stay on Earth? Please kindly share your thoughts in the comments section below so we can all learn from each other's diverse perspectives. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel to support our work and give us the motivation to continue creating more thought-provoking videos for you.